The Prime Minister is preparing to personally introduce long-awaited religious freedom laws to Parliament tomorrow. The government hails the bill as a shield, not a sword.
4 years on from the same-sex marriage debate and after almost 2 years of consultation, the government has released the latest draft of laws designed to protect religious freedoms,
which I look forward to introducing into this House tomorrow.
The revised bill scraps a proposal that would allow medical providers to refuse treatment based on religious beliefs. Gone too is the so-called Israel Folau clause that would have banned employers from sacking staff for expressing religious views.
That is a very positive outcome.
We've met in the middle, let's get on with it and get it through and move on.
But a controversial statement of belief provision remains, which would enable Australians to reasonably express religious views, all while shielded from anti-discrimination laws, so long as it doesn't threaten, intimidate, harass or vilify.
This legislation is intended to be, and should only be, a shield and not a sword.
If this bill was a shield, we would not be here having this discussion.
It's attracted criticism from the opposition.
Freedom to practice your faith is a human right, but it ought not come at the expense of protections against other forms of discrimination.
It has the government's own moderate MPs concerned too. Some say they're reserving the right to cross the floor over the matter.
I reserve my right based on my analysis of the bill and the issues of concern that I still have.
The proposed laws will also allow faith-based institutions like schools to hire in line with their beliefs.
Live out our beliefs and model our beliefs. Kids are pretty quick on picking up on hypocrisy.
But there's fears that could lead to schools
hiring and firing teachers based on their sexuality or other personal attributes. I want that clarified.
The government also promised to reform laws to protect gay students from being suspended or expelled. But that isn't included in this revised bill.
Everybody has the right not to be discriminated against. That includes gay teachers, that includes gay students. This bill does nothing to address that problem.
That's got to be dealt with in broader pieces of non-discrimination legislation.
Labor hasn't indicated if it will support the bill through the lower house, where it will be introduced on Thursday. The party's 2019 election post-mortem pointed to a loss in support among Christian voters in particular, an outcome it won't want to repeat at the next federal poll.
I'll look at the legislation, I'll examine it. There shouldn't be a partisan view.
If the bill gets to the Senate, the stoush among the government's own backbench could prove problematic.
The Prime Minister's going to make a big song and dance in the other place of personally introducing it, but he can't even guarantee that his own team backs it.
The laws could be sent to a Senate committee, leaving it unclear if the changes will be legislated before the next election.
This government does not have the courage, Mr. President, to bring on its religious discrimination bill.
We have done what was asked of us. I want it passed. I want to see this through.
Andrea Crothers, Sky News, Canberra.